Bliss, a safe haven where all souls depart to once they have died. A near perfect and peaceful realm where people don't have to worry about a thing. The five superiors welcome these souls in with open arms and will make them feel at home for the rest of eternity. But that's what she wants you to think. Something or someone still lurks around here. Someone filled with anger, hatred. Someone from a past time she tried to cover up. The woman of white light still roams the hall of the Realm Superiors chapter. There's gotta be more that I can find. She's hidden somewhere I can't find. But what the hell? Where the fuck am I supposed to find her? She lies in the shadows. How am I supposed to find someone like that? I need to calm down. All I need is to wait. She'll reveal herself soon enough. Welcome back to Bliss. A lot of things have changed over the time. As of recent, we have figured out more information and other things have been added, such as the assistant quarters and the other book in the library with more information in the original one. Before we get into anything else, I'll be reading these books. You do not want to listen to these books, which I would say these are very important, but if you don't want to, here's a timestamp to skip to for the next part. And if you're going to stick around, good. Opening this book will greet you with 4 options to read from. We'll be starting from the top. Pedestrians were originally used to contain Bliss in the Veil. Before being unleashed into the universe by the Creator Superior, they emit either a white or black glow when being used in combat and are capable of killing any Velitas, any divine creation, and can even be used to kill the wielder of the opposite Pedestrian from yours. A Pedestrian's power is equivalent to over 10,000 dark hearts. These swords cannot be used to kill the Creator Superior or the Universe Superior. These locations of the 2 swords are currently unknown. If you haven't noticed, these swords that have been mentioned are actually real swords that you can see in other types of Roblox games, which allows to already know the appearances of how these swords actually look like. We turn to the next area labeled Bliss. Bliss is a sentient and infinite plane of existence, which builds off of housing deceased souls. When souls pass through the departing, Bliss would form around your soul and continuously extend for each soul that would cross over. There are dozens of ways to get into Bliss, but the general consensus to get in is having respect towards others, enacting forgiveness for yourself, not giving into immoral actions, and enduring through harsh moments through your lifetime. If you struggled with any of the following, there would always be a vitality angel to protect you, to bring you wisdom, motivation, and guidance to help you through your hard times. It's easy to put it like this. Imagine as heaven is hell. You do good in life, you at least try as a person, you go to Bliss. If you are a horrible, disgusting, immoral person, you go to the Veil. And if you ever struggled in your life, there would always be a vitality angel to help you out, either being Dominion yourself or any of your assistants. These next 2 parts are very long, and I would recommend you reading it yourself in Bliss. The link to the game will be in the description. Heading over to the next book, I would read 1 chapter of it. If you would like to read all of it, as I said last time, I'd recommend joining the game yourself. All angels are given a dark heart claim. Their only designated weapon for combat against Velitas or each other. Lunging is a breeze, and it can last weeks in long battles without breaking. Dark hearts are used during fights because it acts as an anchor to the angel's strength and power, channeling it through their every strike. It can be formed by Bliss or obtained in the living as a special orb. While regular angels stick with a simple claymore, Superior's dark heart types can vary. For example, the Guiding Superior uses a dark heart cutlass. The Vitality Superior doesn't wield a sword at all. She uses an indestructible pistol with dark heart bullets. As long as there's an ounce of dark heart in your weapon, it is a weapon you can use. Whenever an angel is wounded by a dark heart, this wound will sprout into flowers, so angels typically do not bleed out. One more thing to note before we go to the next part is that there's a ghost walker within Bliss, and Saf claims to have found it in the Veil. Do I know anything about it? Not really. But as of now, there is 4 weapons that we know within Bliss. Stepping into the Realm Superior's praying chapter, there's 2 things we can find is hidden around. First, behind this praying booth that's like in the corner, you can find a note that has a signature by someone whose name starts with an F. The note would read, "Remember when we used to pray here? I would bring you tea and we'd reminisce on the world's creation. We're at the edge of eternity. Recently, you've been distant, cold with your brother and with me. I miss our small talks. Let us talk again soon." Now, F probably refers to faith. The purple chair next to the note kind of points to that as well. The last thing to find is behind this praying booth. where it has a hidden note. Touching this note would actually end up bringing you somewhere else.
Filthy, unseemly, horrific. It has always been so imperfect, hasn't it? But I have this purpose for a reason. No, we have this purpose. Now. It's not so terrible. This is for the greater purpose. But I was so close, wasn't I? I was reaching so far ahead for that perfection. For the sweet perfection. She was so malleable, wasn't she? She used to stare into oblivion. Into that dark, writhing oblivion which she created. And she used to smile. They didn't feel too much pain, did they? It was marvelous. For the first time, as I gazed upon those thousands of glowing souls of havoc and grace, I felt something. But we do not feel much anymore, don't we, Saffrotrophs?
Entering the living, you would first enter the building to find all the things. Aquanimitus, endowed with power to grant sentience and inanimacy, have given life to Ivor. As torment and poise, they existed in peaceful unity, but torment began to descend deeper and could no longer feel the touch of his sister's hand. Climbing up these stairs will lead you to the next book. June 2nd, 74. The skies flashed and roared. This happened a few nights ago when my house was struck. We would turn to the assistants' quarters, as all their rooms had pretty much just their personal stuff in them, but one room had something special in it. Like someone or something wanted us to see this. As we entered the room, we would first find Sin's diary. As it read, "Hello diary, want to tell you something. When mom tucks me into bed and turns off the light, I sit in the dark. Sometimes a figure appears into the doorway, a woman of white light. She has been retelling me the same story, trying to prove a point that I can never wrap my head around." After decoding these messages, it would read, "The woman of white light stuck in eternal limbo, piece of herself, left in the vessel, roams the halls of the realm's previous chapter. She relives the same day as if it was just yesterday. The stain, hatred, and envy remain in the vessel."
I never liked wearing that white ribbon. I know you're out there. I sense you.
You are very clever. Have you gotten used to my visits?
Unfortunately,
What is the matter, Sin? Why are you pouting?
I'm angry.
Why don't I tell you a story to calm you down?
You're just going to repeat that same story, like you did last night, and the night before, and the night before that.
Don't you understand, Sin? You only see the story for how it is. I want you to see what is beyond that. The days of my creation. The heartbreak I felt. The first time he fell deep and did not return to me. Our reckless, oblivious Lord.
Never say that my lord is oblivious. I don't want to hear your stories. I don't care what's beyond. I never knew you, and you act like you've known me as long as Madame Saf has. Won't you just quit it and leave me alone?
Let me tell you that story one last time.
Fine.
There was a time when I had a strong desire to learn about humans. How they spoke, what they did. But I always wanted someone to experience it with. But that day never arrived. For you see, when he fell...
That's it, this is stupid.
Be patient, boy. Before he fell, deep down into the veil, I was going to ask him to join me. I needed him to experience things with me. We had just possessed our vessels, our true vessels, bestowed to us. That was our only way of communication. But he was completely gone. He never returned. Your brothers, your sisters, they will betray you just like my own. Ivory and Noir are no longer. And just like us, your kin will betray you the exact same way. And soon you will be doomed too. That is what I was trying to communicate to you, Sin. All this time. Trust me, Sin.
Never. Out of my room.
Remember my words. This realm, I can be whatever. Why not settle for just that? Peace, bliss, with me, and all the other angels. I do not wish to make another oath.
Wouldn't that be nice? To settle down here?
But if that is what it takes to receive silence, then that is what I will do. I would love for you to settle and be blissful. That's all I ever wanted and needed.
That is something I will not do.
What do you want? Ahem. What do you want?
To know.
Know what?
Know about everything that has happened here.
Nothing has happened here.
Plenty has.
All there will be for eternity is. Maybe you are right. Things have happened here. It is none of your concern. You are a human. You don't deserve to know anything.
You're sounding like someone.
Do not.
Like her.
I am nothing like her. Nothing! So never tell me that I am.
You are. Very similar.
All I want is to keep the peace, and you ruin it.
I just want to be in bliss with everyone for 100,000 eternities. You can make friends, Noah. I can consider you family. If you would just stop, I will always treat you with the utmost respect. Give you whatever you wish, but never compare me to the other one. There will always be me.